Good morning, world. So this morning I want to talk about love, right? What I am starting to understand about love. There is love slash infatuation. There's humanistic love. There's deep rooted heart love, right? There's in love, and then there's true soul love. Now, I'm a person that loves unconditionally, right? And while doing that, I do a lot of things that are unfair to myself, and a lot of times I put the other person first. Now, it's not to harm myself, it's because when I love so deeply. You know, what I've learned over the last few months, 4 months of my life, 3 months, whatever it is that love infatuation comes and goes. You can get rid of it, no big deal. Heart love, it could be anything, it could be family like, brother like, sister like, friends. And there's a different level there, right? Like you feel like you're part of that person. Then there's in love, and in love is, to me, when there's both sides are at a similar point of understanding and grasp each other, right? And then there's soul love. Now, true love, soul love, it is when at the deepest part of your body, the deepest part of who you are, sees somebody else at the deepest part of who they are. And soul love, I believe you see once or twice a lifetime, right? Because I believe that, we get reincarnated, we come back. We've had lovers over the course of different lifetimes. That's what I believe, right? So I believe our energy, our soul has done that numerous times. There's cycles. Soul love is when you find one of those people and everything meets. It's something that will never disappear during a lifetime. It's something that is so sacred and so powerful that usually what happens is one or both sides almost get scared unless they're both at a 100% healthy spot, or one's at a 100% healthy spot and they're able to help the other person work towards getting there. But when the timing is wrong and neither side is where they need to be, it becomes almost toxic because it's push and pull, it's tug of war. It becomes a situation that is almost unmanageable. And I think once that happens in a lifetime, it's time to take a step back and not look for anything to fill that void, because I think that void is unfillable. I think that my work that I've been doing on myself has taught me that many different things, that I have a value, that I love myself, that there's things in my life that make sense. There's things in my life that don't make sense, but I accept them today. I also accept myself for who I am. I love myself for who I am. I'm very happy for who I am, and I'm very happy with myself. And I know this one's running a little long, but I think it's important. When that love finds itself, if somebody's not in the right spot, it can drive them crazy. It can put them into a state that they don't understand even how they're acting or reacting. And I think there's two sides to everything, right? There's both sides of a relationship, both sides of a circumstance, both sides of a situation. But when somebody sees you so clearly all the way down to the root of your soul, it's terrifying, right? Because they see exactly who you are, who you can be, but they also see the flaws. And my whole life, I've worked on hiding the flaws by self deprecation, right? By beating myself up. Because if I did that enough, then nobody would make fun of me or nobody would see what else was wrong with me, at least on the surface, which I also know is fooling myself, but that's besides the point. I think that depending on circumstance, there's always a chance for it to come back. But for that to happen, both sides need to be ready and allow it. But that's outside of either side's control because both parties have to be on the same page. And I think that's very difficult to do because when it goes wrong, it gets toxic. And as humans, our first instinct is to throw somebody out of our life when it's toxic. And I don't think that's the solution. But I also don't think that trying to fit into a different role in somebody's life so that you don't lose them is the right way either, because I don't think you're being true to yourself. So I think there has to be some type of balance and understanding mutually that there needs to be a gap and there needs to be space and there needs to be very, very, very large boundaries. And I'm finally understanding how those work and understanding how to use them. But I just wanted to say I love you all. Thank you for following my journey. And it's a little bit longer than normal, but it's worth listening to. Have a great day.